Hi everyone, and welcome to the very last video in this series from Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford. And we have this last shape to do. Now I've got a tutorial here, but I've decided that I'm just gonna sort of do my own thing really. I've decided I want to do this black. Now black, yeah, black. So I've got a black, and let's see where we go. Well, I'm thinking this one, and I'm just going to fade it a little bit towards the tip here, and I'm not going to fade it all the way to white on this one, just to a paler bit. Okay, I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to make this one symmetrical. But we've got these flowers in the way slightly, but that's okay. This one I am going to fade to white. Got a bit more space for a start. So just gently doing less layers, a bit less pressure. Maybe it's not going to be completely white. And just build that up a bit at that end. There we go. And then I'm going to, as I say, it's going to be symmetrical. To there, and do the same on the top. It's a bit easier if you do it symmetrical. You have to think about what you're doing. You just copy. So that one fades to there, and then this one, I have to go around this little flower, fades down to there. Yesterday, I've just realised that yesterday I forgot to put in any sort of shadows, but it's okay. Now these side ones, I'm going to fade upwards from the bottom, like that. And the same for this one, and this one. Now, it looks like you can see quite a lot of white paper through. It's not particularly neat. So what I'm going to do is use a blending pencil. Where's my book gone? There it is. I just need to get the old colour off it from last time. Here we go. And just blend it up, because that will help to just make it look a little bit more solid in the places where it needs to look solid, to help give it that gemstone-y look. You can blend with the white if you want, particularly on the lighter areas. There we go. Now the central part, I'm going to do this like I have done. Let me look. I did that one. I think I'm going to do slightly differently to what I thought. So I'm going to go around this edge, fade to here, sort of straight across the middle, around there. And then I'm just going to fade my black towards this sort of very light hole in the middle. Do the same here. Yeah. Now I want this black on the edge to be really, really dark, so I'm going to go over it a bit more. Everything's clicking. I think the heating's coming on and the solar panels are turning off. It's click, click, click. And then use the blender. This is a Prismacolor blender. I've just taken a few things from other ones that I've done and sort of combined it into this one really. Now our flowers, I'm not going to do our flowers black, I'm just going to put a bit more black here, because that's, no, we don't get black flowers. So we'll do some colourful flowers to brighten up our dark stone. I am going to put a bit of glisten, is that the right word? Is that a word I can use? I'm not sure. Bit there. I know it's been symmetrical, but I thought I would do it a bit differently. There we go. Now flowers. Well, what should we do? Should we do some pinks? Pink and black. It's quite a nice combination. So, oops, I'm going to start with a pink madder lake. Do this one. I'm going to try and fade towards the tips of the petals. I was on the phone to my mum just now. I think I said in the last video, and she's. I was saying I've got no Christmas cards yet. It's the 10th of December today, which I've usually got a few by now. Not that I don't ever expect people to give them to me, and I always send out more than I receive, and I'm very happy with that because I like to be able to wish people Merry Christmas. And a lot of people do it online a bit nearer to the time, and that's fine, but she said she's got some for me. She's got one from her, one from my sister, and one from my aunt. So my husband's going to pick them up probably tomorrow. So I have some cards, which will be nice. We used to get loads when the children were at school, because some children would just send them to every child in the class. I'm going to go jump dark for my next set of flowers. I'm going to use the fuchsia. And again, I'm just going to fade to the edges of the petals. Keep it really simple. Yes, but it's all fine. I'm going to be seeing a friend on Monday. We'll exchange cards, I'm sure. I was trying to organise seeing another friend as well. It's always so tricky, isn't it, this time of the year? I must message her. And try and organise something. It's always nice to have a bit of a catch up with people, and I think this time of year is always a good excuse. It's not always easy to see people at this time of year. I want to do yellow middles on those, and so I am. I'm just sharpening my yellow. If you're finding it's the light chrome yellow. It's very blunt. I remember as a child we used to always make sure we visited certain people. You know, there was a sort of almost little list of people that we would see because it was Christmas. Right, greens. I grabbed one immediately, knew what I wanted. A leaf green. I'm going to put the darker green on the lighter flowers and a slightly lighter green on the darker flowers. Why? Because it's different. Gonna fade towards the tips on this one. You can use several shades of green if you prefer on each leaf. I might decide I want to do that once I've seen what it looks like. Right, the lighter one, I'm going to use the light green. I was just warning my other son that one of the trains was cancelled, so he needed to be careful, but if he was let out early he would probably be heading for that one, but I don't think he will be today because the teacher he's got doesn't do that. I can do a bit of shadow with my black before I finish, and then I'll decide about those green leaves. Just sharpening it. just going to pop a little bit in here where they're overlapping. Now do be careful because you don't want to end up making it look sort of dirty. It's just supposed to be a little extension of the black line that is there already. I'm just going to go around the edge of that. It won't really show, but it will ensure I've gone all the way up to the edge. There we go. Bit of quiet concentration for a minute. There. Yeah, I'm just looking and thinking. I think we need some dots on our flowers. So that's definitely something that I'm going to do. This one I'm going to go around the edge of the central piece. This one I'm going to go over it. My pen doesn't want to work though. It's working a bit. There's better. Just sometimes needs a bit of a scribble. This one just around the edge like the other one like there. I'm having fun now. Dot, 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 dot. It feels quite childish doing dots. It's nice. It's fun. There we go. Okay. I think I am done. It was quite quick, that one, wasn't it? Maybe I rushed a bit. I don't know. I hope not. But because I wasn't following an instruction, it made it quicker. I'm going to come out now to show you the whole page before I finish. And if you coloured along, well done. I hope you enjoyed it too. There we go. Let's take this paper out. There we are. I think it looks a little bit better when you can see the table rather than the paper. There. And also if I hold that up, there's no crease. The page is slightly less crease, you can see it better. There we are. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this series. I hope that you learned a few things about different gemstones, and obviously what I did was a lot from Helen's tutorials. They're fabulous, and I don't really do them justice. They're better in the book than what I've done, but I thought it was nice to show you. You've got the links to the books in the description, so if you want to get them and have a go yourself properly, then you can do so. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a super day, and there'll be something else from here probably tomorrow, so keep an eye out. Thank you again, and happy colouring.